Hey everybody, Toaster here again. Got another replay for you, this time in my T49. It's kind of my stress reliever tank. I do have two marks on it, but I love the derp gun. The 90 mil is actually a better gun on it normally. But in this game, I noticed that they've got a 13105 and I'm a tier 9 versus a tier 10. So I expect them to be extremely aggressive, or at least the 13105, and you're going to see we're able to mostly negate the top tier platoon. So let's go ahead and get it started. I I get a little mixed up because I haven't played Pilsen in a while. I end up going the wrong direction, but nevertheless, we get straightened out. So I don't really want to get spotted right away because I'm afraid that I'm going to get nuked by that grill. And so I take a very passive route, and I'm going to set up in these bushes here as opposed to pushing out. And I can see by the way that the 13105's moving, he's trying to figure out where I'm at because he's spotted and he can't figure out why. so so I'm moving from bush to bush because eventually he'll figure out where I'm at. That's how good people get at this game. So I see that he's sat up on the hill, and I'm guessing that he's going to go sit back up there. So I'm kind of waiting. I'm going to bide my time and try and get a shot into him for free. And I get maybe the luckiest shot of my career in that I pin, and I also am completely unaimed. So just pure luck there. He's got to be cursing his luck. So I want to get a little aggressive now that I know he's weakened. I want to kind of push him off a little bit. And we're able to spot the grill 15 in the process. And so I see a Centurion 1 over there, and I would really like to get a shot on him, but it's kind of not to be. But you see how I'm positioned. I'm positioned in a location that really the only thing that could hit me is that Centurion 1. So we pull up a little bit too far, and it looks like by the body language that 13105, well, I'm sorry, it's not yet. I do push in pretty deep, and I'm just trying to get eyes on him. So this is just a cat and mouse game right now. And I just see him trying to go around to find a position to get shots on me. So every time he does that, I'm moving out of the way where he never gets a clear shot on me. So that kind of shows you the derpiness of the thing, but he's getting frustrated. So as opposed to staying where he was and spotting for his grill, he goes and gets himself wrecked. So now I get lucky with that M48, but now I'm just attempting to keep that grill spotted, and Artie puts the hurt on him. So I just don't want to stay in one spot where Artie could hit me easy, or that grill thinks he can push me. But the Patton decides he's going to push me instead, and we're able to hit him and track him at the same time. So I'm waiting for this guy to get stunned again, and then I'm going to pull up and see if I get a shot, and I do. We're able to pin the grill. So now I know that there's a Death Star back there. I don't really want to face him yet, and I would like to take out some of their other tanks. So I'm just looking for free shots here. It is 9 to 5, so things are going well for us. That 215B is up on top now, and he's stunned as well. And I don't know if you can do this, but you can actually get up on that edge just by driving up it if you got a fast enough tank. So I'm waiting. I'm staying far away from this guy because Artie is working him over, and we're gonna auto aim him, and we're gonna wait and get around him and shoot him, and we hit him for 900. So all of his modules are wrecked. In the meantime, the scores have gotten fairly even. So I decide, rather than fooling around with that FV, I'm going to go shoot Artie, because I knew he wouldn't expect me to come up on him. And now we got to figure out where that Death Star is. And I don't want to poke too far here, and the reason is, if he's coming up this ramp, I really have nowhere to go. I'm just in a corner fight with him, which this gun is not very good for corner fights, but he doesn't seem to be there. So he must have gone around back, and I make a pretty big mistake and get fairly lucky because he is there. And he hits me in the tracks, which does a lot of damage to me, 800 damage. And I don't know if I get much more out of it, quite frankly. So I'm letting my team know that there's Artie up there. And we're just going to play this safe because we've already done a metric ton of damage. And somehow I must have hit his gun or something, but I don't do any damage to that 4502B. But that's okay. We're winning the game. There's only 2 guys left. And we've done our part for sure. So part of it was a little bit of lucky RNG. So I'm just waiting, hoping that guy will poke, but he does not. And that is the end of the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at the post-game stats. Okay, as you can see here, we've got an Ace Tanker. We had 10,000 win 8, which is fantastic. And we ended up with doing 3,700 damage, 3 kills, 1,260 base XP. It looks like the Type 4 Heavy did some work as well, basically, but we completely negated the grill and the AMX 13105. The FV actually had a decent game. So anyway, we made 36,000 credits with premium. That's the nice thing about firing HE. And we assisted in 2,000 damage. The only thing is, a lot of times when you fire this gun, you do not hit. So it was on a double, and then also with premium we ended up with 3,700 XP, which is fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed watching. We'll catch you on the next one. If you'd like to see more tanks, please do subscribe.